guys, it's Monday morning and I'm getting ready to go to work, and I just put on some of the new makeup that I bought just the other day. I think it covers pretty well. It comes off on my glasses quite a bit though, so I'm not too sure about that. Well, I was thinking we were the only one that had our bins out for garbage day, but I guess not. Today should be pretty uneventful at work. There's not a whole lot going on. My boss has a few appointments later this evening, but I think both are after I'm gone because I don't work the full hours of the business being open. So they close an hour after I leave. So there's sometimes appointments in the afternoon after I've already done for the day. So that's okay. Let's see. Today when I get home, I'm either going to go out and attempt to scrape a few boards more on the deck, or I might try to do a bit of painting in here, depending on how I'm feeling. My back is hurting really bad from yesterday, so I don't know what to do. But yeah, that's the start of the day so far. It looks like it's going to be nice. It was calling for a whole load of rain today because we got a really hot, humid day yesterday, so we're expecting thunderstorms. So I don't know if the weather can change, but the weather changes here in like a matter of 5 minutes. So this is a start to my day. Hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully I'm going to stay happy and, you know, nothing is going to bring me down. So we'll see what happens throughout the day. Hey guys, it is Tuesday. It's Tuesday afternoon. I've done work for the day, straightened my hair today to see if I wanted to keep it long or if I'm gonna cut it all the way off. It's quite long, so I really don't know what to do. I straighten it and it seems really dry except for right on the top. It's really oily and everything, and I really don't like the feeling of oily hair. And I can't color it again because it's already so dry, but I don't know what to do. I'm still in between the two minds of cutting it off and not cutting it. My ear's itchy. But yeah, I straightened it this morning, and there's a lot of humidity in the air today, so it's just, whew, it's all going all over the place again, and it's going back to being curly very, very slowly, but it is. Not a whole lot. Sorry, not a whole lot's been going on since I've been home. I was tempted to sit down and maybe record a video or something, or even just work on something for myself. I don't know what to do. Yesterday, I did nothing when I got home from work because I threw out my back painting the deck the other day, and I couldn't move when I got out of bed. Well, when I got up, it was okay. And then slowly, as I started getting up and walking around, I started feeling that, oh my god, I threw my back out feeling, and my nerves started to tighten up. It was like I was getting like pinches in my kind of hip butt area. If anyone's watching that has like that's had that kind of pain before, kind of knows what I'm talking about. Not as bad today. I am still limping around a little bit though because my legs also hurt. I don't know why that I do such small little things around the house and then I suffer for a week for doing it, and it's just total BS. That's what it is. But we did get over half the deck painted, and it still needs one more really thin coat of paint, but other than that, it's pretty good. And Jeremy's not sure if he's going to take an overtime now this week or not. He's going to wait until Wednesday to make up his mind. Pixie's running around the house with a toy, and yeah, that's it. Very, very boring week. I'm glad that the week is going a little bit faster than what I expected. Yesterday went, oh my god, yesterday went so slow at work. Today wasn't as bad, but it could have been a whole lot better. But yeah, there's Luna over there on the printer. But I gotta clean this room up still. Sorting clothes. Dogs are all over the place. I got a mess over here. Oh, I got so much to do, so little time to do it, and no energy to do anything whatsoever. But like I said, I've been home from work. I had something quick to eat. Jeremy should be home about 8 or so. And I don't know what we're going to do then, because it's only like 3 hours after that and we have to go to bed. So when he's working days, it's really crap for doing anything when I get off work or when he gets off work. So I think I might just sit and veg and do a bit of drawing for myself and go from there. Yeah. This is the little thumper thing that I did on Saturday. I think it was Saturday night. It might have been Sunday night. I'm not sure which it was. That I forgot to show. It's not the greatest drawing in the world, but I did it pretty quickly, and I just wanted to mess around with my watercolors. As you can see, it's not even painted very well. But it's something that I was just playing around with. What else is in here? This is my crappy "Don't Claw at My Feet" cat. My crappy trying to, this was supposed to be a rose. This one turned out a little bit better. Let's see. This one turned out better than this one. And the blueberry is not horrible, but I think it could have done with a little bit more highlights. The roses, or the leaves, those are just hideous. But I'm trying to paint with watercolor without drawing something first, and it's a lot harder than what you think it is. What else? This is some other stuff that I was messing around with. Look at the intensity of the color on those ink tints. Like, this is like really nice and vibrant. It's really nice colors. And I did some trees a while ago. And something that I was working on that I'm not sure that I like. I'm calling it done because I just don't want to mess around with it anymore. But like I said, I've been trying to use my watercolors without having to draw something, so I can just maybe do some regular watercolor paintings. And not like watercolor illustration type things. But this one turned out kind of cute for what it is. I mean, it's not exactly the same, but everyone knows it's a bunny, and I'm sure everyone can tell that it's Thumper. So yeah, I'm gonna go and watch some vlogs or something here, and yeah, I'm just babbling on because I have nothing to talk about. I'm gonna go. So I just took a little bit of time to do this on the fridge here so we can have an idea of what we have left to do before we leave, and this is pretty much it. And of course I start to vlog. I have to sneeze. So basically I'm not going to do anything tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 26th. I want to give my back one more day before I do anything. Like, I know I have like the regular stuff like sweep the floor, do the dishes, that kind of thing, but these are things that I probably would forget to do if I didn't write them down. Other than, you know, the packing. I'd pack right now if I could. But we want to mow the lawn and clean the bathroom the night or two before we leave and get everything dusted and mopped up, so the girl that's watching the house don't have to deal with any of that stuff. And the kid next door is shrieking like someone's trying to kill her. We gotta clean the dragon's cages, and we gotta clean up downstairs. So Saturday we're gonna be doing a dump run, so all the old crap that's downstairs gotta go, and I've gotta sweep and everything downstairs and freshen it up kind of thing, and the microwave's gotta get done. The fridge is mostly clean. I just need to clean out the bottom part of the fridge where like the trays and everything are, and I've got 2 days here, the 28th and the 31st, kind of put together so we can get the deck finished before we go, if at all possible, provided it doesn't rain. And yeah, that's pretty much what's happening as of today. We have 1 week and 3 days, and I'm making a little list over here. The pudding and the Nutri-Green bars are for Jeremy for work, and the milk is for the next week or so, but we're trying not to overindulge in buying groceries because we've got stuff in the fridge to eat. We need to get batteries for the alarm system in the door because the batteries are getting weak, so we want to make sure that's all good to go before we leave. And there are so many things that we need to get done, like I was saying earlier. Because I've already eaten, I don't think I'm going to make anything big for supper today. So Jeremy can just eat whatever he wants when he gets home. And most days he's completely fine with that. Like, he doesn't expect me to make a meal for him every day when he gets home from work. He just appreciates that I do. So I think today, yeah, the cat's on the counter. Oh, I don't know what to do about it. Anyway, today he's just gonna eat whatever whenever he gets home, and we're gonna take it easy tonight, easy tomorrow night, and then it's really like hacking at stuff to get things done. And I don't want to be doing anything on the 4th. Nothing. I want to sit, veg, because I've got a long, like 10-hour drive ahead of me to get down to Winnipeg. I'm saying 10 hours. It takes about 8 to get down to Winnipeg, and then you have to drive the perimeter to get inside to the town of Winnipeg, because you got to drive a while to get in. And after I get down there, I think Jeremy's going to take over and drive, because we're going to go to Chapters on the first day that we're down in Winnipeg, because Jeremy wants to pick up a book to take with him on the plane. So he's going to go and pick up a book, and we might attempt to go to the Forks and see if we can't get on the candy train. I want to get some old-fashioned candies and stuff to bring back home with me, things that you can't buy in stores anymore, especially for like my parents and my grandfather and them to try. So yeah, that's the plan. So we're probably going to get into Winnipeg like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, depending on how long it takes to drive down there, like how many stops we have to make, and how many times we have to gas up and everything. And hopefully we'll have to be at the airport by 10, because we have to check in at least 2.5 hours before check-in, like to get on the plane, because we have the dog with us. So we'll check in at the airport at 10 o'clock, and then we'll just wait, and 12:30 our flight's taken off. And our first load of flights aren't that bad. It's like 3 hours and 20 minutes to get to Halifax, and then we're going from Halifax into St. John's. But then coming back, it's St. John's to Halifax, which is a very short ride, and then it's Halifax to Winnipeg. It's taken like 4 hours, so I didn't much like that flight last time when we came in, because sitting on an airplane for 4 hours is really hard on my back and on my knees and everything else, so it's a little bit difficult. But I know I've done it before. It wasn't the most comfortable thing to do, so I know I can do it again, and I'm not going to let my nerves get the better of me this year, because I don't like to fly. I don't like the way it makes me feel. I don't get sick on flights, but I have an anxiety that makes me think I'm going to get sick, and therefore it makes me nauseous. Whole cycle of nothingness going on up there, because that's all it is. It's just my mind playing tricks on me. So I'm trying to, keep cool and not let my nerves get the best of me, and I'm working on that. But it looks like it's gonna rain outside. You can feel the dampness in the air, so I think I might end up getting some rain, and maybe even a thunderstorm with the way that it's been, because it was hot enough to melt chocolate in like mere seconds earlier. So, but I'm gonna go, and I haven't done any drawing. I've taken the time to make the list on the fridge, and that's pretty much all I did, other than sit around, delete emails, and watch videos on YouTube. Exciting life I have today, isn't it?